In this podcast episode, Dr. David Sinclair discusses the latest advances and insights in aging research, including breakthroughs in age reversal, gene therapy, and the role of epigenetics. He covers lifestyle interventions for longevity, the science behind fasting and calorie restriction, supplements and pharmaceuticals such as resveratrol and GLP-1 receptor agonists, as well as cutting-edge developments involving AI in longevity science. Throughout, Dr. Sinclair offers practical advice, scientific explanations, and his perspective on the future of human lifespan extension. Dr. Sinclair recalls his early work with Yamanaka factors, genes that can reset the age of cells, which first showed promise in animals around 2016-2017. His lab successfully demonstrated on the cover of Nature in 2020 that aging could be safely reversed in a mouse, restoring vision in cases of blindness. This gene therapy, using a subset of the Yamanaka factors delivered via a virus-like particle, was initially applied to the eye because it is an enclosed and safer space to introduce the therapy. The approach avoids complete cell reprogramming to stem cells, which would be harmful or lethal, by selectively using 3 of the 4 Yamanaka genes to partially reverse age without erasing cellular identity. Ongoing research has since extended these findings to other tissues and animals, including monkeys, and clinical trials are now underway in humans to reverse age-related eye diseases such as macular degeneration and glaucoma. Early results suggest that this technology, dubbed ER100, Epigenetic Reversal 100, may theoretically treat various diseases or injuries in the eye and potentially other organs such as the liver and joints. Sinclair explains aging through the lens of epigenetics, where the genome, DNA sequence, remains intact, but the epigenome, the chemical and structural tags that regulate gene expression, is gradually corrupted over time. He likens the epigenome to software controlling the DNA's functioning pattern, similar to how scratches on a CD degrade the music quality or software glitches slow down an old phone. The information theory of aging posits that this epigenetic degradation causes cells to lose their identity and function, leading to aging. Using genetically engineered mice, his lab demonstrated that disrupting the 3D folding patterns of DNA, the loops and bundles that comprise the epigenome, induces premature aging by causing cells to forget their identity. Reversing this corruption of the epigenome enables rejuvenation, which underpins the gene therapy and the new age reversal drugs being developed. Dr. Sinclair advocates framing aging as a treatable disease rather than an inevitable process, arguing this mindset shift is crucial to advancing medical interventions. With current lab results and trials, he believes true age reversal in humans is a matter of when, not if, and this breakthrough will radically impact healthcare and human lifespan. He describes a fork in the road similar to the AI singularity, where widespread acceptance of age reversal will ignite massive investment and societal change. The ultimate goal is a whole-body reset to rejuvenate every cell, something his lab currently achieves in mice but faces delivery challenges in humans. To overcome this, they are developing oral pills that can induce epigenetic rejuvenation, converting their gene-editing cocktails into pills that have shown promising results in animal studies, improving not just memory, but skin and other tissues. While the exact molecular mechanisms remain partially unknown, they know the epigenome and associated enzymes, such as TETs, which remove DNA chemical tags, play a central role. Inhibiting these enzymes blocks rejuvenation effects, proving their key role in the age-resetting process. Sinclair discusses foundational lifestyle factors essential for longevity. Regarding diet, he emphasizes intermittent fasting over continuous calorie restriction, highlighting benefits of longer fasting windows and reduced meal frequency. He personally practices meals once or twice daily, sometimes fasting for days at a time, supported by supplements to avoid deficiencies. His recommendation is to listen to the body's hunger cues and avoid constant grazing influenced by marketing rather than biology. Protein intake should be balanced. While essential for muscle maintenance, excessive and continuous animal protein consumption may activate mTOR, a growth pathway linked to accelerated aging. Sinclair suggests pulsing protein intake to balance growth and longevity pathways. Exercise recommendations emphasize a combination of resistance training to maintain muscle and balance, alongside aerobic workouts that improve VO2 max, an established marker of cardiovascular health and longevity. He also notes sex can contribute beneficially as a form of cardiovascular exercise if vigorous enough. Sleep quality and stress management are fundamental. He advocates measuring sleep efficiency with wearables and optimizing environment and routines to maximize deep restorative sleep. For stress, he stresses the importance of mental training to avoid rumination and emphasizes the powerful longevity impact of social connections and positive mental outlook. Resveratrol has been part of Sinclair's supplementation routine for decades, as it activates sirtuins, enzymes involved in epigenetic regulation and aging. While challenged by studies claiming it is ineffective, his lab's atomic-level research confirms its mechanism, dispelling controversies. NMN, a precursor to NAD+, is another key supplement that boosts NAD+ levels, which are essential for numerous cellular processes, including epigenetic maintenance. Despite some noise about NAD+ levels not declining in certain cell types, accumulating evidence supports NAD+ boosting for improved metabolic health and longevity markers in humans and animals. Sinclair highlights the regulatory journey surrounding NMN in the U.S., where legal complexities initially restricted sales but now allow more access. Drugs such as low-dose daily aspirin are more controversial but persist as part of his regimen due to cardiovascular benefits for specific risk profiles, including individuals with elevated lipoprotein A. Sinclair is favorable toward GLP-1 receptor agonists, widely known as weight loss drugs, for their multiple benefits beyond obesity treatment, including possible cognitive and immune improvements. He acknowledges potential rare side effects, but sees these drugs as close to genuine longevity medicines currently available. Other supplements he endorses include alpha-lipoic acid for mitochondrial support, CoQ10, especially for those on statins, and omega-3 fatty acids, primarily for their anti-inflammatory effects. He warns consumers to choose brands with verified purity and manufacturing standards due to widespread contamination issues, particularly with NMN supplements. The podcast touches on a range of emerging and experimental therapies. Stem cells are acknowledged as helpful in targeted applications, e.g., joint repair, but are not viewed as a panacea for longevity. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy shows promise for brain function and wound healing. Cold exposure boosts brown fat, which is metabolically beneficial, though evidence is stronger for heat therapies such as sauna bathing, which are reliably protective against cardiovascular disease. Other interventions like red light therapy have some scientific backing, while modalities such as mouth taping or grounding lack strong evidence. Testosterone therapy is seen as beneficial for older adults with deficiencies, though no clear evidence exists for lifespan extension. Sinclair commends careful use of glucose monitors for personalized metabolic insight and supports psychotherapy for mental wellness. He warns against overdose and excessive reliance on vitamin supplements, urging blood level monitoring to avoid toxicity. Artificial intelligence, AI, is a transformative force in Sinclair's lab and the wider field. He shares a recent example where a 19-year-old new lab member used AI to analyze petabytes of data, discovering insights missed by experts over a decade in just days. AI accelerates drug discovery by enabling virtual screening of trillions of molecules far beyond traditional lab methods, drastically reducing time and cost. The ability to model protein folding in 3D and simulate molecular docking is revolutionizing pharmaceutical research. AI-generated drug candidates can now be synthesized and tested rapidly, speeding up the path to human trials. This virtual lab environment is driving a new era of discovery and the development of single-molecule age-reversal therapies, progressing from cocktail drugs to simpler, potentially over-the-counter treatments. Dr. Sinclair highlights the profound impact of mindset on longevity. Optimism, social engagement, and meaningful partnerships correlate strongly with healthier aging and increased lifespan. Life stressors such as divorce or loss can accelerate aging via chronic cortisol increases. Cultivating mental resilience, avoiding rumination, and nurturing supportive relationships are as vital as physical health interventions. He also acknowledges the importance of embracing imperfection and warns against obsession or over-optimization in health practices, which can be detrimental. Treating health as a fun, ongoing experiment helps maintain balance and enjoyment in life. If starting fresh, Sinclair advises maintaining a healthy body weight, practicing intermittent fasting or meal timing, engaging in combined weight and aerobic training, managing stress, and prioritizing sleep quality. He underscores the importance of plants in the diet alongside protein and cautions against constant snacking. Avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol is foundational. He also recommends being mindful about supplements, measure nutrient levels, avoid overdosing vitamins, especially B complex, and choose reputable brands. Continuous self-monitoring with digital tools can empower behavioral changes and improve decision-making. Sinclair notes how longevity science has matured from fringe biohacking to a serious evidence-based discipline. He credits pioneers including public figures and self-experimenters for raising attention, even if some approaches are polarizing. The field faces challenges including hype, misinformation, and a cautious scientific culture hesitant to embrace bold claims prematurely. Regarding future health advice, Sinclair predicts cultural shifts away from 3-meal-a-day norms and constant snacking, recognizing hunger cycles as natural and beneficial. He believes AI will continue to revolutionize the field, accelerating discoveries and enabling personalized therapies. While immortality remains beyond current technology, Sinclair envisions people living well into their 120s or beyond, with the first 150-year-old potentially already born. He emphasizes the need for early and consistent intervention to maximize benefits. The path ahead includes refining age-reversal drugs, understanding precise cellular mechanisms, and expanding therapies for whole-body rejuvenation. His mission is to democratize longevity knowledge and therapy access, transforming healthcare from a disease treatment model to one focused on maintaining youthfulness and preventing age-related decline. The discussion underscores a profound optimism grounded in solid science about the future of human health span.